Every time there's a major signing, fans of competing teams get really anxious. For example, we've seen the Toronto Blue Jays sign Russell Martin and trade for Josh Donaldson. The Boston Red Sox went out and signed Hanley Ramirez and Pablo Sandoval. And so fans for the Yankees and the Orioles and the other teams of the division are wondering, what are their teams going to do next? Well, keep in mind, in the American League East right now, there are no perfect teams. All of these teams are still looking at major holes early in the offseason. All these teams are still forming what the clubs are going to look like in 2015. For example, when we look at the Boston Red Sox, as of today, they've got Clay Buchholz in the rotation, Joe Kelly, and a lot of question marks. For the Yankees, there's certainly questions in their rotation. There's questions at the back end of their bullpen. When you look at the Baltimore Orioles, on Monday, they just lost Nelson Cruz, who was the only hitter in the big leagues to hit 40 home runs in 2014. And it's unclear, according to the Baltimore Sun, whether or not Nick Markakis is going to re-sign with Baltimore. So they've got major issues to deal with. Toronto has made great strides during the course of this offseason, but they still have to address holes in left field, at second base, at the back end of their bullpen. And Tampa Bay is still in the process of turning over its roster after the departure of general manager Andrew Friedman and manager Joe Maddon. So there are a whole lot of moves to come. It's way too early to panic if you're a fan of a team in the American League East.